All right. I call this meeting to order. This is a commissioner meeting of February 26, 2025, at 6 p.m. at Sussex County Administrative Center, Commissioner Meeting Room, 1 Spring Street, Newton, New Jersey. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Henderson?
Yes.
Deputy Director Space?
Yes.
Director Carney?
Here.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Here.
Commissioner Hayden is absent.
All right. Number 3. Sorry. Moment of silence and a salute to the flag. I would like to observe a moment of silence for Aldo Serre, who passed away at the age of 103. Mr. Serre provided the rooster call at the start of the Sussex County Fair and Horse Show for many years, and he was a World War II veteran, was involved with the Sussex County Division of Senior Services and Veterans Committee. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Number 4 is a public statement. Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, PL 1975, adequate notice as defined by Section 3D of Chapter 231, PL 1975, has been made by regular mail and email, such notice being submitted on January 7th, 2025, from the Administrative Center of the County of Sussex, located at 1 Spring Street, Newton, New Jersey, to the following: the New Jersey Herald, the Star Ledger, and Straus News. It is also posted on a bulletin board maintained in the Administrative Center for public announcements and has been submitted to the Sussex County Clerk in compliance with said act. At this time, please mute all electronic devices. Commissioners, please remove them from the dais. All right. Number 5 is the approval of the agenda. We have 2 changes tonight. The first item is number 11 will be tabled to next meeting, and second, under executive session discussion regarding Collins litigation, will also be tabled to another meeting, and that is due to not having counsel here tonight representing that case. Motion to approve the agenda as amended.
So moved.
Commissioner Henderson, can I have a second, please?
Second?
Deputy Director Space, any discussion?
Yes. The minutes are still not posted from April until October.
I don't believe we have tonight's minutes either.
Hence the table.
That was, yeah.
What is going on with that before we keep going?
Because I keep asking.
I know the employee that was handling that was out sick for a couple days, so we'll follow up and find out.
It's been 2 weeks.
I think,
Get that done, because like I said, I say the last few meetings that I like to read meeting minutes of other municipalities and the college and tech, and I feel we need to be able to allow public use.
well, then let's not pass any minutes until we get them all, right? I mean, from now on, it's got to be priority. This has to get done. This is, we have this conversation every meeting, so let's get it done. Any other discussion on that? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstain, carries. Number 6, proclamations, certificates, presentations. I believe Rick is here for Culver Lake Watershed, right? All by yourself? Bob Canese. All right, come on up. Just state your name and municipality, please. And your organization, I guess.
Rick Ferrucci, I'm the president of the Great Culver Lake Watershed Conservation Foundation. Here, I didn't know what information you wanted for this presentation.
So I think I'll help you out a little bit with that. I think what we're looking for is what you're buying, why you're buying it, how much you're looking for, where did you get the money from, the funds, and what it's going to do. And some of that I know already, but
I'll pass it on to
for everyone
Bob
else.
after.
100%, yep, you have the floor, we'll give you 15.
It's a 65-acre parcel that we are purchasing. That was part of approximately 70-acre parcel, which encompassed the old Miller Marine. There's a service station now, repair garage, another commercial building, and then a bigger building in the back. That's all been subdivided. There may be a few things that are still required to be taken care of to perfect the subdivision, but it was approved by the township, the subdivision, leaving the 65-acre parcel, which extends to, I guess, the west, back deep into the property. stream, some know it as Owasso Brook. It's a stream that comes out of Lake Owasso, and it flows through this property and subsequently into Culver Lake. So there are wetlands, but there are also a lot of uplands that are developable, and we felt a critical piece to preserve, to protect the water quality of Culver Lake and of course, the outflow of Culver Brook down into the Flansgill and subsequently into the Delaware River. So we arranged they really wanted to protect the property. Someone could get this property and, just start cutting trees, build several homes, and at the headwaters of Culver Lake, part of the headwaters, it was critical, so we felt to preserve it. It's a nice trail, old trail that goes through the property. Very nice to take a walk through. It would meet several of the county open space members out for a walk one day, and they were very impressed with the property. There's a view of the Kittatinny Ridge now with the leaves off the trees, and a lot of mountain laurel, just loaded with mountain laurel. So it's a real special piece of property that will be available for the public to enjoy. We stand right now, we have all the funds, including the commitment from the county. We have all the funds in place.
The commitment from Sussex County?
Well, preliminarily, I guess. It
From
still has
the
to
open
be
space.
approved by
Right, okay.
commissioners,
Right.
as I understand. But we've got a grant from the Nature Conservancy. We are receiving money from,
Do you have that breakdown by any chance?
yeah, Bob has it.
Yes, Green Acres is providing $197,500. Green Acres grant awarded to the
Okay.
foundation.
Yep.
$50,000 from the Nature Conservancy for their Appalachian Mountain Program.
Okay.
And then, as Rick indicated, we're asking you to subsidize the rest, which is $147,500.
And then what is that amount, total amount? Looks like 197, 197?
The total project cost with soft costs, the soft costs are estimated at $35,000, conservative entirely. Environmental assessment, so forth, $395,000 is the total project cost. And it was based on two appraisals that were done that were certified by the state Green Acre program.
Was that breakdown an acre? 6,000?
Approximately, because
About 5,800 minus your soft costs?
obviously based on comparable sales in the area over the last 2 years. We had two appraisals done.
Okay. Anybody else? Do you have it? Go ahead, Bob. I'm sorry, I cut you off before I gave you some questions. Go ahead.
I think Rick encapsulated what we're trying to do here, which is the group is dedicated to protecting the water quality in the upper Flansgill Basin, not just Culver Lake, but those areas, Dry Brook, from Flansgill on up. And this project is directly adjacent to the brook that drains into Culver Lake, so it's a watershed buffer project as much as anything else. There's a trail already in the property, and it goes to the spectacular grove of mountain laurel. So people at Owasso Lake can hike it now as it is. It does a nice loop around the local roads. It's developable. Maple Avenue goes right in there. We did a simulation for the appraisers showing that you could put 6, 7, 8 lots, road frontage lots there. And as Rick indicated, this is really their mission, is to protect water quality. The best way to protect water quality are intact forests, and that's substantiated by U.S. Geological Survey research. So they're trying to protect the forest permanently. It would be permanently protected and owned by the foundation, and probably co-managed with a group in Owasso. That's a similar group to this group.
So there's 6 or 7 lots off of,
They're not currently subdivided, but the
Could
potential,
yield.
it could
Yeah.
yield that with the Frankfurt zoning. We looked at the setbacks from wetlands and so on and so forth.
so that's 30 acres of the 65, because it's 5 acre zoning,
Correct.
right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And these are
Easily
buildable
categorized
lots.
more
Each lot is buildable?
Well, the lots haven't been tested or anything of that nature, but there's certainly plenty of houses around there, right on that same road that would be buildable. This wasn't done through, let's say, an engineering study. It was done through looking at the township requirements for frontage and depth, wetland setbacks, and soils. We think that could be done. Their principal purpose is really protection of water quality, setting aside open space, protection of water quality. Preventing development obviously goes hand in hand with that because, as Rick indicated, we put septic systems in there
primary feeder to Culver Lake runs right through the property. It's not like this property is, removed in the watershed, somewhere else. Still, we would like to see all properties, available. We would analyze each property that we pursue as far as it being worthwhile to preserve, obviously, but this has got the primary feeder into Culver Lake, so it really should be protected.
You don't have a map with you, do you?
Not with me, I came directly from the Adirondacks, so I didn't get a chance to print anything. out. Sorry.
Understood.
But all that whole package was provided to Open Space, but we certainly can follow up with them now.
Well, I think we have that. I can get it from Autumn. I saw it once before. I'll have our planner send that in engineering to all the commissioners to see it. Because I did look at the stream through there, and that's a C1 stream, I'm assuming, right?
It's not Category 1.
It's not?
No, it's track maintenance, but it's not Category 1 nature track.
So what's your setbacks on that, 150?
There are no setbacks on the stream requirements, only if you have Category 1, 300 feet, but the wetland setbacks are 50 feet in this case.
50
We
feet.
could even meet a 300-foot setback if somebody wanted to build lots for the frontage lot.
Never delineated, right?
Wetlands, no, the wetlands mapping we used were from the NJDEP GIS site. They weren't, nobody did, it was pretty accurate.
Yeah, you think so?
Absolutely.
Okay.
From my experience, they're pretty spot on. But in any case, a significant portion is wetlands, but it's very high-quality wetlands with a number of interesting species, important species, and, amphibians, reptiles, and so on and so forth. That's part of the mission as well, as habitat.
How many acres of wetlands out of the 65 acres?
I think it was approximately 28 to 30. I don't have the information at my fingertips.
Close to half, yes?
A little less than half, but it was all obviously concentrated along the stream. Then you have, as Rick indicated, it rises quickly in
I guess the other question that I would have is what is that, Miller Ave that runs perpendicular with the possible lots?
Yeah, there's Miller Avenue, and then what's the back road that goes into?
A 521?
Into Owasso.
Yeah, by at the top of the Plum Market.
Is that Plumer, or? But it's,
Oh, the backside is Plumer, the property comes.
Oh, all the way
down
from
to
Plumer in the back. So 521, make a left in Plumer, and then head east.
Mhm.
You can get in through there, that's not wet.
No, that's all up on there. Sorry, you go right to the end of Visit Miller, the dead ends, the trail takes off right to straight in Miller. You park right at the end, it's public road, and then you walk straight in on the trail that goes right through the length of the property.
What would the price be to delineate that? Do you have any idea?
To delineate the wetlands?
Yep.
Probably pretty significant. Not off the top of my head.
The only reason I ask that is because you've been doing this a long time, Bob. I work with you at Frankfurt and whatnot, and you're very good at what your job is, but for the other commissioners that are here, your word is your word. That's great until it's not, until there's more wetlands than you think, and all of a sudden, we just purchased a piece of land that wasn't able to be used anyway.
Well, the uses would be public access trails and so forth, and watershed protection. I consider those uses, but I understand what you're saying in terms of development uses, right?
Yeah.
Probably, I mean, you're talking the wetlands delineation, even small ones are 5,000, 10,000. There's probably about 15 or so to actually delineate them in the beginning. Do you think that's critical, or that could be done?
I mean, listen, it's tough for me, and I will probably abstain from any vote. I should have talked to you prior, if you can recuse myself. It's Culver Lake watershed. I live in Culver Lake. It's a private lake. I own stock in it, obviously. You have to, as Rick does. So I'm just kind of leading this meeting, but I will be abstaining.
If you, once you abstain, you shouldn't even participate in discussion.
You done? That you'll take over?
Yep.
Jill, you take over from here. I'm gonna be
We
done.
weren't voting on it tonight, right?
No, we're not.
Because it's hard for me to vote on something that I haven't seen anything about, like we've
There's no
done
way to sway the
rewriting,
discussion.
so.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can-
understood.
The observation had forwarded you the whole application in the past?
No,
Okay, we can
No.
make sure you get the whole package,
Or
all the
not.
maps, the narrative.
So we
didn't-
can-
weren't aware of that.
we can bring it on to our next agenda,
Great,
and then the commissioners can vote on it.
very good. And anybody wants to go see it, glad to give you a
Yeah,
tour.
give me a call, I'll meet you.
Okay.
Take you for
Seeing
a
is
walk
believing.
through.
Seeing is believing. I think if you set foot on it, you'll be impressed, and you'll understand what we're trying to represent.
Sounds good. If somebody has daytime availability, Alan and I usually do things during the day.
I'm
Sounds good? Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You got any, something, Jack?
Yeah, no, I just have a question. I guess, for the trail, you speak of the trail, is there any, ideas or anything for maintenance of the trails? Of who would be looking at keeping that, in use for the county? That was a concern of mine when hearing about this project. I didn't know.
The trail, basically, if a big tree came across, we could send a maintenance guy in and cut it up and just keep the trail open for walking.
But it's important to point out the foundation will own the property and manage it, so they're responsible for stewardship. They've already talked to the Owasso Watershed Group about helping to manage it, so you've got presence right there. And it's a natural material trail, so
Yeah, yeah.
there's not a lot that you need to do other than that.
Yeah, that's why I'm worried, just because, ash trees, I haven't walked the property, I haven't looked at the property, but, in the case of that, I want to make sure the trail's in use. Sounds like there's sufficient parking or parking available. Is that correct?
Yeah, for the use, we believe that there will be there.
Passive use, yes.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
We've been in there with 3 cars,
Yeah.
turn around, so forth.
Okay.
It's not a regional trail, it's a local trail. I think most of the use is gonna be in that area in this particular case. People from anywhere in the state are willing to come, or they want to come there because it's Green Acres money. So it's open to all the public.
Okay. And just one last thing, once again, you're looking at 65 acres, and you said around 30 acres is wetlands?
Normally I have it at my fingertips, I don't have to, I can get that information for you.
Yes, please.
Less than 30 is what I remember.
Okay, thank you.
It's hard to find a property in this town that doesn't have wetlands, right, so this seems to have a lot, but they're important wetlands because they're important to the stream quality, which is essentially their mission. That's kind of the main emphasis thing to.
Is the foundation kicking any money in towards it or no?
If you want to put a value on people's time.
No financial.
Yeah,
The owner's making a donation, right?
The owner is making a donation, and we raise money you need capital to get all of these projects rolling, right? So we have to lay out a lot of money, and we hope to get reimbursed in many cases, but we don't. So we have equity in, from money we've raised.
And the donation will be used to manage the property, things of
Yeah.
that nature, deal with, tree issues.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very
I'll
much.
get them your number, Rick. Thanks for coming in.
Sure. thank you.
That's all we have for presentations, right? Okay. All right. Number 7, public hearing, there is none. Number 8 is public session from the floor. This public session is for those wishing to make a comment of 3 minutes or less regarding an agenda item. Please line up at the microphone, state your name, municipality, agenda, a topic for the record. Motion to open the floor for public comment.
So moved.
Commissioner DeGroot, Deputy Director Space, seconds. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, abstained, carries. Anyone? Agenda items? Come on up.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Hammerly, and I'm from Stillwater. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today. As I reviewed the agenda for tonight's meeting, I noticed an executive session to discuss the county's telework policy for employees. While I understand there may be concerns and pressures to rescind the policy in its entirety, I am here to advocate for its continuation or modification to provide guidance and limitations within the policy, or to the policy. I work for the Division of Senior Services, and I am proud demonstrated with my coworkers. This increased access to the Division of Senior Services after hours, allowing for phone calls to be made in the evenings and on weekends. Personally, I was willing to engage in work outside of the standard hours, whether it was on vacations, on the weeknights, weekends, or even holidays. I've answered countless emails, phone calls, in addition to completed reports and resolution compositions to ensure county processes weren't delayed. I even answered the phone calls during my maternity leave and assisted with a report completion, all due to the love of my job and the flexibility that telework afforded to us, and the flexibility of my supervisor. When the phone rings on my vacations or on my days off, I don't hesitate to answer because the job wouldn't get done without this flexibility. Over the past many years, many of us have experienced firsthand the ways in which teleworking from home can lead to increased productivity.
Time.
That's the end of it?
How much more do you have there?
Just two more paragraphs.
Go ahead.
All right, thank you. Where was I? Over the past years, many of us have experienced firsthand the ways in which working from home can lead to increased productivity. Employees can create a more focused and personalized work environment without the distractions often found in the office. This independence and tailored space leads to higher efficiency, productivity, and overall quality of work. I also remember when the commissioners sought new and non-monetary ways to improve employee morale. This low-cost benefit has been utilized for the past 5 years in the Division of Senior Services, and our division receives enthusiastic praise by many community members, which is a testament to the effectiveness of our leadership and teamwork. There is concern that not all employees have access to the telework. However, those employees who do not have the option to afford it to them to telework often have the option to obtain overtime. That benefit is not overly accessible to the teleworking employees. In conclusion, the telework has proven to be an invaluable tool for enhancing productivity, fostering employee engagement, and improving service delivery to the community. It has allowed flexibility, supporting our team during challenging times, and ultimately contributed to the continued success of our division. As we move forward, I urge you to consider modifying the policy to limit the number of days employees can telework each week, and implement a management tool to ensure responsibility of work while out of the office. This adjustment will help ensure accountability and flexibility while maintaining a consistent presence in the office and continuing to meet the needs of the community. I also recommend providing department administrators and supervisors the flexibility to manage and monitor telework arrangements based on the specific needs of the teams. By empowering leadership to demonstrate the accountability, we can ensure that the work is still getting done, employee productivity remains high, and the community continues to receive the excellent services that we provide to them. Thank you so much for your time.
Two things.
Sure.
They were the longest 2 paragraphs ever. That's
I-
number one. Didn't expect that. I gave you the courtesy because you're a county employee, and I really appreciate what you do for the senior services. I do. And can you leave that with us?
Absolutely. Who wants it?
I'll take it.
There you go.
And thank you.
There it is. Thank you so much. I apologize for the length.
Is there anyone else on agenda topics? All right, motion to close the floor for public comment.
So moved.
Commissioner Henderson, can I have a second?
Second.
Commissioner DeGroot, any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Carries. All right, number 9, Commissioner comments. Commissioner Henderson, you are up.
Okay, just a couple of things. I feel like I was a slacker for the last 2 weeks, but I'm going to give you what I got. On February 18th, along with Commissioner Carney, we attended Sussex County College Hall of Fame dedication for John Coons. He was a staff member of over 35 years who was instrumental in starting most of the athletic programs at the college. It was great to see his former students there of all ages, as well as staff to see the unveiling. I urge you, if you're ever at the county college, to please stop in Building E and take time to look at it right out in front of the gym. On February 19th, Deputy Director Space and I did an entire walkthrough of the administration building here, speaking with every employee that was at every desk in every cubicle, introducing ourselves. I've said from day one, I think it's a valuable thing for people to put a face to a name. And if there's anybody here in the department we have missed, we are coming. February 20th, I attended the Sussex County Chamber 45th year celebration. I'd like to say congratulations to the Chamber and one of my former law enforcement colleagues, Mike Richards, for becoming the 2025 chair. On February 25th, I attended something I'm sure none of you ever have attended, the Walpack Council meeting, which is held via telephone. It was a long meeting for 12 people in the town, I believe, that have voting rights. A half hour. If any of you are here, please say hello, because we only talked on voice. They don't do it on Zoom. They strictly do a telephone conversation. So I apologize if I don't recognize your voice here tonight. As I've said several times, I'm going to go around visiting every municipality to try to introduce myself to them, but become familiar with other elected officials, regardless of the Republicans or Democrats. I think we all need to work together to reach the goal of what's best for Sussex County. Lastly, to all the county's employees, as I said, that I have not visited, Jill and I or one of the commissioners will definitely be there to see you. And on February 25th, Commissioner DeGroat and I attended the Sussex County Community College monthly meeting. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Commissioner DeGroot.
Yes, to start, I'm happy to announce that an additional educational session for our county seed library has been scheduled in OPACON through the Division of Senior Services. This session will take place on April 21st from 2:30 to 4 p.m. at the OPACON Senior Center. Once again, this is a partnership with Sussex County's extension of the Rutgers Master Gardeners Program. Previous announced sessions include March 12th, which is coming up, 11 a.m. to 12:30 at Newton Liberty Towers, April 9th, 10 a.m. to 11:30 at Vernon Senior Center. Additional dates will be announced as such. If you are interested in attending, please call 973-579-0555, extension 1225, or email kking@sussex.nj.us to register. With Sussex County Community College, I'm happy to report that as of February this month, Sussex County Community College has continued its partnership with Hudson Farms. Once again, a student has been placed in Hudson Farms greenhouse internship, getting valuable hands-on experience during the non-growing season. As you can see, there was much ice, which now has been melting as we enter spring. This partnership is a tremendous asset to SCC, strengthening its agricultural program and providing students with real-world experience. A big thank you to officials at Hudson Farms as well as SCC for their dedication to this initiative. As mentioned, furthermore, yesterday, Commissioner Henderson and I attended Sussex County Community College's Board of Trustees meeting. It was great to see new trustee Paul Fierro joining the board for his first meeting. Overall, it was a great meeting. Really excited about the new board and the interim president and the trajectory that they're headed on. For the Division of Health, Office of Public Health Nursing, a women's health screening clinic will be held Thursday, March 13th, 2025, from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Office of Public Health Nursing, 201 Wheatsworth Road, Hamburg. To make an appointment, please call 973-579-0570, extension 1275. Finally, the past 2 weeks have been filled with some local events. Some highlights were, as mentioned, the Chamber of Commerce annual dinner, which I attended with Deputy Director Space and Commissioner Henderson. Additionally, last Saturday, I attended Project Self-Sufficiency's Open That Bottle event at Hudson Farms. It was an incredible evening, and all proceeds supported Project Self-Sufficiency's mission, which I know is near and dear to many of us individuals in the county. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Deputy Director, Space.
Thank you. And I going third, I would be piggybacking a lot of the things that the other two commissioners said, so I'll leave out some of my details. But when Alan and I toured the administrative center, we also had the opportunity when we ran into facilities, and they allowed us to tour the new Provident, well, not the new Provident Bank, the Provident Bank that the county purchased that's supposed to be for Board of Elections. So Alan and I got to see that tour, which was pretty neat to see. And I also attended the Chamber of Commerce 45th anniversary. And one thing that I found interesting, which I knew, that we have 4 local businesses say that have been chamber members for all 45 years, and that includes the New Jersey Herald, Perona Farms, Space Farms, and the Sussex County Fairgrounds. And my father-in-law was one of the founding members of the Sussex County Chamber of Commerce, which is pretty neat, and I'm happy to be the liaison. I attended the grand opening of the Chester office for Legislative District 24. They have a very small office besides the office that they have in Sparta because they represent 6 municipalities now in Morris. So that was interesting. They had a very good turnout. They had representatives from each of the municipalities except for one. On Saturday, I attended Sparta Township Fire Department's installation of officers' dinner, And I want to congratulate all the line officers and the fire medic officers, and a congratulations to Chief Ryan Odom, who is also a friend of my son, Hunter, who is Wantage's fire chief. And the two of them actually met in Firefighter 3 at the Sussex County Public Training Academy and are both friends still. And we had one of the most interesting meetings that I've attended as a commissioner. Last week, it was Director Carney and I serving on the Budget Committee, and we had called together Sussex Tech and the college. So we had Gus Modla and his team and Dr. Corey Homer and his team. And the best way that we can fund the schools is by them doing shared services and working together, and the two schools and the county sitting down at the table to figure out what's best. Ron was there too, and of course Elka, for us to come with the best way to fund both of these schools. So I'm looking forward to seeing how their relationship progresses, and the communication with us is already much better. And then today we've been doing budget meetings. Today was our final budget meeting, and we will have the budget presentation on March 10th, and I feel like our budget is in really good shape, and we are crossing our Ts and dotting our Is, and we literally went over every item line by line. And thank you, Ron and Elka and Tony, for all the work that you guys put into the budget. And then today I attended a presentation at the OEM with the Sheriff's Office, serving as a liaison. Of course, it was way over my head because the dispatchers were there and they were talking about this new software with AI, but they were all engaged, and it was nice to see them all working together to better serve our public. And then my report from Health and Human Services, Backpack Snacks for Kids. The Division of Social Services provides food to Sussex County residents in need through its food pantry, and operates a Backpack Snacks for Kids program, which provides Sussex County children in need with meals and snacks for the weekend. Nutritious snack items are packaged in snack-sized containers and distributed to children in participating school districts to bring home at the end of the week. This program currently assists 5 school districts and distributes approximately 1,250 to 1,350 snack bags per month. The Food Pantry and Backpack Snacks for Kids program operates solely from donations. Donations have decreased over the past several months and can vary due to factors such as the economy. A food drive is held each year to benefit the Backpack Snacks for Kids program. This year, the drive will be held at the Weiss Market location in Franklin and Newton from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, March 22nd, 2025. If anyone is in need of food for themselves or their family, they can stop by the Division of Social Services, located at 83 Spring Street in Newton, New Jersey, from 8:30 to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. Food or pet donations are accepted during these hours, or special arrangements can be made for after-hours donations by calling 973-383-3600. And I'm going to say one more thing on the food pantry. This board is committed to supporting the Sussex County Food Pantry and doing what we can do. So, thank you. Division of Senior Services, Tai Jai Wan. Did I say it right? Whatever. Moving for the Better Balance. The Division of Senior Services will be holding classes at Stillwater Community Center, located at 931 Swartzwood Road in Newton, from March 4th, 2025 to July 31st, 2025. The class will be held twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 11 a.m. The class helps participants improve balance and strength, which helps prevent falls. To register or obtain additional information, please contact the Division of Senior Services at 973-579-0555, extension 1225. Digital Learn workshops offered at SCCC by County Library. The Sussex County Library and staff at the main branch are collaborating with the Center for Lifelong Learning to offer technology workshops on the Sussex County Community College campus in the library room L121. These new educational opportunities are available through a Digital Learn grant awarded to the Sussex County Library System from AT&T and the New Jersey Library. Join county library staff who will be offering a variety of hands-on workshops focused on the mature learner. Call the Sussex County Public Library at 973-948-3660, extension 3418, and ask for Louisa or Jordana to register or obtain additional information. And the dates are Thursday, March 6th, 2025, from 3 to 4 p.m. using your Apple phone or iPad, or Tuesday, 4/8/2025, from 3 to 4:30 using your Android smartphone or tablet. Wednesday, 4/16/2025, 3 to 4:30. Staying safe online, don't get scammed. And that's it.
Thank you, Deputy Director. All right, I'm going to start with the Department of Engineering and Planning. The Division of Engineering recently performed a review of work completed in 2024. This look back at engineering by the numbers identified a variety of interesting points, some of which include the following. The department managed and completed projects which invested in excess of $9.3 million in the 2024 Sussex County Capital Road and Bridge Construction Program. The 24 capital program included replacement of 2 load-posted bridges. Replacement of these 2 bridges restores full, unrestricted operation to those roadways. The county will continue to work towards rehabilitation or replacement of the remaining 11 weight-posted bridges, 4 closed bridges, and 56 identified bridge deficiencies. The division performed studies at 2 county route intersections, resulting in the installation of new all-way stops. This configuration is expected to improve traffic safety at the intersections. The department managed the 24 Sussex County Guide Rail Upgrade Program. Program replaced 100 deficient guide rail systems. This represents the installation of approximately 39,000 feet of guide rail, or 8% of guide rail system. The department completed inspections over 31,000 county transportation assets, including, among other assets, traffic signs, pavement markings, and stormwater catch basins. The department received and responded to over 900 service requests from residents, local governments, and internal county staff. The department received and approved over 225 road opening, access, and highway occupancy permits, representing $80,000 in permit fees to the county. Office of Bridge and Safety Traffic fabricated over 650 signs as part of the Sussex County Sign Fabrication Shared Service Program the county offers to municipalities. This program provides a cost benefit to all participants. We do make a little money off the towns, but it's not much, and it saves them a lot of money in the long run. These tasks represent a portion of the work completed by the Department of Engineering and Planning during the 24 year. Staff will use this look back at 24 to help guide day forward operations to help provide an optimal investment of resources that delivers value-based services to Sussex County in 2025. This report is from the clerk, county clerk. This is Jeff Parrott's words, not mine. The January spreadsheet indicates an increase of revenue from January 24 in the amount of $16,014.89. The current revenue of the clerk's office is up $11,630.71 from January 31st of 24. Fewer real estate transactions have been closed. Obviously, we have a little bit of a market crisis. However, the current increased sale prices allow for greater revenue. So we're selling less houses, but they're very expensive. I don't even know who's buying these houses because it's crazy. A property alert system. As of December, we had 56 new participants. To date, 1,429. Daniel's Law in December was 21. To date is 755. Pretty much everybody steals my thunder because I guess as director you do go last. But as Deputy Director pointed out with our budget, I've been on the budget committee, I guess, 4 years out of the going on 5 that I've been. And this budget, listen, 0 is great. It really is, but it's not always realistic. So the budget that we have, it's fair. I think it supports our county employees. I think we've been doing that for the last 4 or 5 years. So this will continue that on, and I think when the other commissioners learn of the budget that Jill and myself have been working on, they'll be proud of this budget, and it's a very good one. It's one of the best that I've seen. Ron was able to give a tour. We did give a tour today. I don't think I told any of the commissioners at the jail. We have a buyer that's interested, and I hopefully they end up doing something with it. That would be great. Anybody out there know anybody wants to buy jail? It's right on the hill. Let me know. As Commissioner Henderson spoke about, we went to John Kuntz Hall of Fame, and one thing about what I learned at this presenting of the Hall of Fame for John Kuntz is he brought to the college most of the sports, which I got to be honest with you, I did not know that until we were there. I always thought it was John Connolly bringing that to him. I don't know how many times in public I gave that man kudos, but I was wrong. It was John Kuntz. He brought most of the sports there, which keeps people here in Sussex. So, you know, we have a great wrestling program all through the county, really in this part of the east. And if they're not sure about what they want to do for college, they can stay right here at the county college and continue wrestling. So kudos to John Coots for doing that. I really appreciate that. I think it's a big part of the college and why people stay here. And then, as Jill pointed out, we met with Tech and the college board, and that was nice. That's something that I called on last year, and it never happened. So finally, I think having a new president of the college, I think that put forward this meeting, and they're going to work good together. And that is all I have. All right, number 11 was tabled. Number 12, ordinance, there is none. Number 13 is appointments and/or resignations. There are none. Number 14, resolutions. All right, not so easy with one hand. All right, can I get a motion to adopt resolutions A through L?
So moved.
Second.
Deputy Director Space moves. Deputy DeGroot seconds. Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Henderson?
Yes.
Deputy Director Space?
Yes.
Director Carney?
Yes.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Yes.
And Commissioner Hayden is absent.
Number 15 is awards of contracts, change orders, or bids. The Board of County Commissioners of the County of Sussex has reviewed the award of contract change orders or bids consisting of various proposed resolutions and determined that adoption of the said resolutions is and will further the public interest. Motion to accept the resolutions A through C.
So moved.
Commissioner Henderson, have a second.
Second.
Commissioner DeGroot, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Henderson?
Yes.
Deputy Director Space?
Yes.
Director Carney?
Yes.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Yes.
Commissioner Hayden is absent.
Number 16 is financial resolution, payment of bills list A from February 26, 2025. Motion to pay the bills list.
So moved.
Commissioner Space, got a second.
Second.
Commissioner DeGroot, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hayden is absent. Commissioner Henderson?
Yes.
Deputy Director Space?
Yes.
Director Carney?
Yes.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Yes.
All right, 17 personnel, there is none. Number 18, admin report.
Thank you.
You're up, Ron.
Real quick, most of you's probably got the alerts today or yesterday about the project that's going to be happening over here on Route 94 in front of the prosecutor's building. This is subject to change. We don't know. We've gotten some basic data what it is, but as anything, it could change any minute. But as we know right now, this Friday, JCP&L will be replacing a critical pole that's right in front of the prosecutor's office. You go and look, and you see the pole that's got the two transformers that's leaning over the road. That's the one, but it powers a lot of things around here. So Route 94 south will be detoured to Route 206 southbound to Liberty Street back to 94 for cars. Trucks traffic will be detoured to Route 206 south to Frieden Road, which turns into Frieden Springdale Road, which turns into Willow Road and continues to 94, where the traffic can either go north or south at that point. During the repair, JCP&L will be cutting power to 11 residential homes and 3 county buildings. The repairs are expected to last into Sunday. So basically, all the AWP will be providing traffic control and signage along with the Newton PD while the duration of the repairs are going. So the work is scheduled to start Friday morning at 9 o'clock, and again, subject to change. We don't know. These things come out, and you just never know. And it's supposed to end on Sunday at noon. So we apologize for the detours. It's going to be a mess in the circle. Just plan accordingly. The prosecutor's office, you guys are going to be out of power, and it's terrible planning. Courts are going to be wide open, and the prosecutor's not going to be able to get to their servers to do anything. So
It's a free day of work.
yeah,
Well, to be clear, right now, that's in May.
that's a May. So again, to council's point, we get these alerts, and everything happens in between. So that's what we know now. That's all I got.
Perfect. Thank you. County Council, 19.
Nothing further.
All right, number 20 is unfinished business. Anybody have any unfinished business? And I don't either, which is weird. 21, new business. Anyone?
I do. I have new business.
All right.
When I sat in Lafayette Township Council in May of 2021, we had a visit from the governor and Congressman Gottheimer. They were there to tell us about how broadband was going to be increased in Sussex and Warren County. And I just want to read you a quote that came out of District 5 from Josh Gottheimer. It says, March 2021 COVID-19 relief package. Gottheimer personally fought to include a $10 billion national-wide investment in broadband and infrastructure projects. The state of New Jersey will claw back $190 million, and Gottheimer has requested those dollars be utilized to improve broadband connectivity in Sussex and Warren County. I can only speak for my town where I live. I can tell you I don't know where that $190,000 has gone, but cell phone coverage, 190 million. I don't know where that has gone. I'd like to know where that is. I will ask any of you as commissioners to join me to try to follow that up and see why we have not done anything with our broadband, and cell phone coverage is as bad as it is. I've talked to several people in this room, including all of you, and all of a sudden, you're gone. I can round one corner. If I don't sit in a chair in one spot, you're out of luck. You don't get any coverage. And I don't know, 190 million. And I don't know whether Warren County had any luck with any of this, but that's a lot of money not to be accountable for.
Commissioner, I can tell you that we've made inquiries as well. Not surprisingly, it is not finding its way to where it was supposed to go. But I can tell you that we don't either.
I can answer a little bit to that, because when we were pushing for it last year, and we were meeting with all the vendors that were going to do it, you know, what was they down there, 21 of what month?
May 2021, he stood in the center of Lafayette as a public.
And understood, so my point is, that was 4 years ago. We waited so long, and you have people, and there's obviously different providers, but there's one provider that's been sweeping through the county, including Warren County, that's been doing their own work, funding it themselves. There's not much more that we need to do. And it's like, well, why didn't we jump on this a while ago? We could have had this funded. So, a lot of talk. I'm agreeing with you. Like, there was a lot of talk, and it's, where did that money go? Where is it? I don't know. Didn't come here, we know that. And at this point, it's like, well, you had one provider, again, going across the counties,
And trying to get to all of us. It's not
And
by
trying
me
to get
yet.
to it.
Not by you.
Not by me either.
Not by
Yeah, so
Jack.
there is lacking, but it's a bit of a process, and I would like to know where that money's going to.
But I think even in public safety, I think it's a huge issue. I mean, people can't call in accidents, you can't call for help. I mean, I still maintain a home phone. I mean, with a cell phone, you can't take a chance like that in the house if you had an emergency.
Yeah. Good?
Well, I'm not good, but I'm gonna follow it up. I'm good for now, yes.
All right, number 22, public session from the floor. This public session is for those wishing to make general comments of 3 minutes or less on non-agenda topics. Please line up at the microphone and state your name and municipality for the record. Motion to open the floor to public comment.
So moved.
Commissioner DeGroot, have a second? Okay, I'll second it.
Second, I'm sorry.
Deputy Director Carney, any discussion? Voice vote, all in favor? Aye. Oppose, abstain, carries. Floor is open.
Thank you, sir.
I'm Kenneth Collins from Andover, New Jersey, and as the first gentleman who addressed you this evening stated, seeing is believing. So take a look at what I just gave you, please. In 2 months, we will be celebrating Commissioner Space's 3-year anniversary on the board. Shortly thereafter, it will be the 3-year anniversary of the last time I came here to bring your attention to the deteriorating condition of Bridge A91 on County Route 517 in Andover. Pictures, it's falling apart and it's rusted. Since that time, 2 years ago and 10 months ago, 2 years and 10 months ago, the condition of the bridge has only worsened as it continues to deteriorate, which you can see for yourself in the pictures I provided for your perusal. This bridge was in this condition long before I came here almost 3 years ago. This is long-term neglect by Sussex County. It was brought to your attention once already, a long time ago, and while I received reassurances from the county DPW that the underlying structure is sound, it should be clear from the pictures that I provided tonight that the surface structure is not sound, and it needs immediate attention and repair. It should also be clear to everyone that conditions such as these, even when brought to the attention of these county leaders, are summarily ignored by them and the county officials that are responsible for making the necessary repairs to our roads and bridges. Which is interesting, it was a subject brought up by the county commissioner head this evening. We hear report after report about feet of guide rails that are replaced and miles of roads that were resurfaced, but when a crumbling bridge sits crumbling year after year after year after year after year, and nothing is done, even though you are well aware the public should be really concerned about your priorities. Thanks. Please fix the bridge.
Thank you. X, you're up.
Hi, Kimberly Knoll from Sparta, New Jersey. Thank you, commissioners, for everything that you do. I'm aware of how hard public service is. I serve in the Environmental Commission in Sparta. Also, I want to mention that I'm here to talk about Dodge and Elon Musk. I recognize that that's a federal level activities that are happening, but you made mention of the budget. I'm really concerned about what impacts what they're doing at that level might have on the county and the funding that we get. Do we get any direct federal funding for bridges, infrastructure? Are we concerned about our Medicare or Medicaid recipients in this town or county? Sorry. We have a lot of national parks up here. Will they be closed? Will they be open this summer? A lot of the funding that we get in this county is from tourist dollars. Are the tourists still gonna come? If they do come, are the parks open? There's a lot of small businesses that might be impacted if the parks are closed. Folks come up here, they hike, then they have a beer, they snack, et cetera, like that. Also, how many people work in the Park Service or work at Picatinny and may be laid off, fired at this point? So if all that funding goes away, what happens, right? Do we have any direct or indirect reliance on any federal funds at this point? I think that maybe we do. There's probably a lot more that you know that I'm not even mentioning. So I would urge the commissioners to start reviewing potential impacts. Sounds like you're already taking a look at the budget. I'll come back March 10th to hear it. And in addition, if there's any detrimental impacts, let's talk about what we're going to do, make a plan. And then I ask that if there is going to be impacts, that we all come together and stand up for the residents of this county. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kathy Brennan, Hampton Township. Well, I have two issues that I wanted to discuss tonight, but I'll start off with the typical one. It's basically another meeting, and again, another waste with a commissioner who is so disgraced and continues to, except for tonight, sit there very smug and glib about himself and basically accomplishes nothing for the county. But my other subject, actually, I actually am going to piggyback on her comments. I'm very concerned about the DOGE Act, the DOGE cuts, and how they will affect us both nationally as well as locally. I think we can all agree that we'd all like to see waste in our government reined in. However, this draconian chainsaw approach is certainly not the way to go about it. People will all be suffering between layoffs, suspensions of farm aid, school funding, healthcare, and that's just to name a few. I'm afraid we as a nation, state, and county will lack the adequate workforce and the funding to survive and do the things we need to do for the county. And as she had said before, I don't know if there are things in place, but I think it's very concerning and something we really need to look into. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Scott Knoll from Sparta. I'm her husband. We both wanted to say the same thing. I'll spare you the repetition, but one thing that she forgot was, and my concern is, if there's services, right? Like if you have to get water tested or soils tested before you do a development, and either the funding or the laboratory that does that is federally funded, like we could have regulations in place like, oh, we you gotta test this, there's nowhere to test, right? There's nowhere to take it. So I'm worried that certain services that are mandated won't be available. And I just think it makes sense to look at where that would hit so that things don't, like, we're not saying, oh, you gotta do this, and there's nowhere to do it, right? Like, it's not possible. So I just think that bears looking at.
All right, thank you.
I just will make one comment. We don't have anything cut and dry as any cuts are going to be. Obviously, we always watch where we're getting our money from and whatnot. So just to answer as much as I can, there's no specifics. It's a gray area for here.
Yeah.
So we obviously will always do our due diligence and make sure that we're funding where we have to, and priority will take, precedent. Thank you. Anyone else? Good? Nope. Seeing no one? All right, motion to close the floor for public comment, return to regular business.
So moved.
Commissioner
Second.
Henderson, Deputy Director, seconds. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, carries. Number 23 is reminders. Please check the county's website, www.sussex.nj.us, for meeting schedules. 24 is executive session. Christina?
Resolution providing for an executive closed session not open to the public in accordance with the provisions of NJSA 10:4-12 et sec. Whereas the subject matters about to be discussed may be excluded from the public portion of the meeting by resolution of the Board of County Commissioners as an exception to the Open Public Meetings Act pursuant to NJSA 10:4-12B. And whereas it appears necessary for the Board of County Commissioners to discuss such matters in executive session. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of County Commissioners of the County of Sussex, in accordance with the provisions of NJSA 10:4-12B and NJSA 10:4-13, that the Board at this time enter into an executive session from which the public shall be excluded, and be it further resolved that the general nature of the subjects to be discussed relate to the following items authorized by NJSA 10:4-12B as designated below. Item number 7, matters relating to litigation, negotiations, and the attorney-client privilege, county policy and procedure, telework. Be it further resolved that the deliberations conducted in closed session may be disclosed to the public upon the determination of the Sussex County Board of County Commissioners, or provided by law that the public interest will no longer be served by such confidentiality. And be it further resolved that upon completion of the business for which the board has entered into the executive session, the board shall reconvene and resume its meeting open to the public. And be it further resolved that the board does not expect to take formal action after returning from executive session except to adjourn the regular meeting.
Motion to go into a executive session.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Space, Commissioner Green, any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, carries. Guys, welcome to